And now we feature 4 short plays written by Jordan Lawson. The first is Lost in a Cave, where Larry and Rose wander off from the campfire to go explore a dark cave all on their own. And now, Lost in a Cave, where naughty hijinks ensue.
Hello?
Hello? Hello? Hello? Thanks for sneaking away from the campsite with me, Rose. Our friends back at the campfire are just too timid. Spelunking is not for the faint of heart.
I don't know why I agreed to explore this cave with you, Larry. My husband will be worried.
Good thing I brought a flashlight. It's getting dark in here.
Look, the path splits. Which way should we go?
Yogi Berra said, if you come to a fork in the road, take it!
Very funny. I just hope we took the correct route. Uh-oh, we hit a dead end.
We'll have to backtrack. But first there is something I need to tell you, Rose.
Oh, what is it?
I'm in love with you.
What? You're crazy.
I'm crazy for you.
I'm a married woman, Larry.
I can't stop thinking about you, Rose.
Well, try.
I lost my wife 2 years ago, and I'm so lonely.
Well, I just lost my husband 2 hours ago, and I'm not there yet. Oh my gosh, something brushed my leg. I think it's an animal.
I'll shine my light on it.
Aw, it's just a little dog.
He's just hungry. I got some snacks in my pocket.
Wow, he really was hungry.
Maybe the little dog can lead us out of here.
Let's follow him.
The dog has let us out of the cave.
Thank God.
I'd rather thank the dog.
My husband should have been looking for us by now.
Oh, there you are, honey. I've been looking for you. I was starting to worry.
George, why didn't you come looking sooner? It's been almost 3 hours.
Well, I was playing cards with the guys, and I was winning.
Wait till I get you home, George.
What happened in the cave with Larry?
Well, it's a long story.
And to think, I left the card game early, and I was enjoying a winning streak.
I'm going to give you such a piece of my mind, George.
If you give me a piece of your mind, Rose, you won't have much left.
Really, George? Very funny. Well, in that case, I'll see you later, Larry.
Oh boy, it's a date.
Next we witness an alien encounter, where a guy and his gal have a strange interlude while out hiking. Watch out, it's time for Alien Encounter.
Sally, it sure is cold up here on this mountain. Can we hike back down now?
Well, we sure can, Murray. I'm freezing. All I wore was this halter top and a pair of shorts.
Sally, look! That star in the sky, it's getting closer! It's coming towards us! It's a spaceship! Run!
Murray, don't run. Hide behind this rock.
I can see you through the rock. Come on out and talk to me.
Oh, okay. Just please don't hurt us.
I won't hurt you. I just need information from you.
Oh, Murray, I'm afraid. Hey, you just got here. How do you know how to speak our language?
I speak all languages in the galaxy. We have visited your planet for eons. I have important questions for you. Come into my ship.
You want us to go into your spaceship?
Yes, please. It's warmer in there.
Well, he did ask nicely. I suppose we could go on up. Wow, nice place you've got here, Mr. Alien.
It is functional.
How can we help you?
Our planet is dying. Our food source has vanished. We are starving. We need an alternate food source.
Well, gee, I don't know.
Please help us. You're safe.
Gee, I feel kind of sorry for him. And he's not bad looking. Let's help him, Murray.
Okay, Sally. That might be our best course of action.
It is critical. Please tell us, what do you eat?
What do we eat? That's it? That's your important question?
Careful, Sally. We don't want to make him mad. Actually, Mr. Alien, we eat many types of food here on Earth. What was that? What are you doing?
Relaying the information to my fellow space travelers. Tell me the types of food you consume here.
Well, we eat meat from various animals, seafoods from our oceans and rivers, and plants that we grow on the ground.
And everybody eats everything?
No, not really. For instance, Sally here is a vegetarian. She doesn't eat any meat.
A vegetarian? We had a war with the vegetarians from the planet Vegetron. They escaped to other planets. Do you have many here?
Yes, the vegetarians have joined with the vegans, and we're multiplying rapidly.
You have vegans too? They must have escaped here from the planet Vega. Vegans are allies of the vegetarians. We cannot fight you off again. We will surely lose. Please don't hurt us. We have to try a different planet. Thank you anyway, but we're out of here.
Murray, the spaceship vanished. We're outside again. What just happened?
It doesn't matter, Sally. Nobody's gonna believe us.
Now we feature a frustrated rescuer and a stubborn man standing on the roof of his house in a rainstorm, waiting for divine intervention in "O God, where art thou?" Take it away, fellas.
Oh my God, it's been raining for 5 straight days. I'm sitting on my roof and the water keeps rising. God will save me, I know it.
Hey, mister, down here. Jump in the boat. I can save you.
No. God will save me, I
Are you
know
sure?
it. God will save me. Where are you, God? I go to church every Sunday, and I live a good, clean life. Save me, God, save me.
Hey, buddy, up here in the helicopter. Grab a ladder and the rope, and I'll pull you up to safety.
No. God will save me. I know it.
Are you sure the water's up to your roof? Yeah, that too.
Better late than never. God, I'm drowning. Where are you?
Well, Morris, we tried to save you.
You did? When? Where? I didn't see you.
What do you mean you didn't see me? First I sent you a rescue boat, and you refused. Then I sent a helicopter, and you refused it. What more do you want?
That was you?
Who else? Look, come on up to heaven and we'll talk about it.
Okay.
Finally, we listen in as two pals debate the afterlife in "Is There Baseball in Heaven?"
We see 2 seniors talking to each other. One's holding a baseball bat. They have baseball caps on. Say, George, that was a good game.
Yeah, I'm glad we won.
You know, George, we're getting older. Get ready for that big trip up to heaven.
Don't remind me.
You know, I was wondering, what do you think? Do they play baseball in heaven?
How would I know? But wouldn't that be great?
Yeah, it would. Tell you what, let's make a pact. The first one to die has got to try and come back down and tell the other one if they play baseball in heaven.
You got a deal.
Sure enough. My pal George passes away the next year. Shortly after that, I was walking in Central Park. Central Park one day when up in the sky I see a flash of lightning and a glow. My God, George, you made it back. Tell me, do they play baseball in heaven?
Well, Max, I've got good news and bad news.
What's the good news?
Yes, Max, they do play baseball in heaven.
That is good news. What's the bad news?
You're pitching on Sunday.
For our grand finale, we present for your listening enjoyment Memories from the War Years in Dear Mr. President by Ruth and Duncan. These letters to President Roosevelt were written by the students in Miss King's third grade class in Baltimore, Maryland. Each student says in turn what they are doing to aid the war effort. And now we feature the entire cast in Dear Mr. President.
Dear Mr. President, my name is Miss King and I teach third grade. At some point we must all make sacrifices, myself included. I gave my students a writing assignment to think about what it means to sacrifice something for the greater good. Please spare a moment from your presidential duties to read what these children have written. I have refrained from making corrections as I wanted them to share in their own voices. And dear sir, thank you for taking on such a heavy responsibility. Yours very truly, Miss H.L. King. Dear Mr. President, all the kids in room 3 listen to you at home when the fireside chat comes on the radio. To help win the war, I am purchasing a Liberty bond at school to pay for good guns and waterproof boots. Every Tuesday I bring in a nickel for a stamp. I can't wait until I have enough stamps to trade for a real bond. Love, Ruthie.
Our family is patriotic. At night, we listen to the radio together in the living room. We put pins in the map of Europe where Gabriel Peter tells us the front is. Well, we hum along with Kate Smith, and she sings, God bless America. Oh, she must be beautiful, just like her voice. And sometimes we pray for my Aunt Millie. She has a gold star. You know what that means. Respectfully, Kathleen.
My Aunt Clara says our soldiers have to wear the same clothes every day and not ever take a bath. I know I am fortunate, putting on clean underwear and socks, all safe at home, and not somewhere far away like my cousin Jake. It must be awful. Sincerely, Anonymous.
My mom works at the plant building airplanes. She isn't home after school like she used to be. So now I let myself into my very own key. My mom is so tired nowadays that I make my bed, dust and scrub and wax the kitchen floor, even though I am a boy. On weekdays, my mom wears overalls now instead of her house dress. My dad says, hubba hubba, but I don't get it. Yours truly, Bobby.
My name is Kenneth, I know the soldiers can't hear me, but I cheer when I see the newsreels at the movies because I want them to know I care. I'm always hoping to spot my best friend Bobby's brother in the newsreels. I don't want people to think I'm a sissy, but inside, I'm scared. Your friend, Kenny.
I am selling seeds for my victory garden. We planted some in our backyard too. And now we have our own tomatoes, cauliflower, and lettuce. My mom said that's good because our ration coupons sure don't go too far. I don't have too much to say except that our coal bin is running low. And if I shiver when the house gets cold, Daddy says, go put on a sweater. Your friend, Thelma.
My daddy is an air raid warden. He walks around making sure all the houses are dark on our street. Sometimes he has to warn people not to drive with their headlights on at night. My job is to pull down the blackout shades on our windows at 5 p.m. My parents say be careful for cracks of light shining through because the enemy planes flying overhead might see our house. Your friend, Glenn C.
To do our patriotic duty, me and my friends collect bacon fat and tin cans and other metal stuff. It's easy to schlep the grease to Smalley's grocery and get credit for it, but the metal is so heavy we load it into my old wagon and drag it to the fire station every other Saturday. Doing our bit, your pals from room 3.
My mom went to the home front cooking school to learn how to make tasty meals and stuff. But margarine sure tastes funny. And how come it isn't yellow? Anyway, my folks say, please stop complaining. It's nothing compared to the starving children overseas. Yeah, yours truly, Barbara Lynn.
My mum says she doesn't want to hear any more from me about having to wear my cousin's hand-me-downs. What if they are made from flour sacks? My Aunt Lillian works at the mill and really knows how to sew. I am sorry for being so ungrateful. I promise to make it do and wear it out. Holly.
Dear Mr. President, I snuck into the living room when Vera Lynn was singing on the radio. My dad was wiping his eyes. Is it okay for men to cry? Do you know how the White Cliffs of Dover goes? It starts out, there'll be bluebirds over the White Cliffs of Dover. Tomorrow just you wait and see. Love and laughter and peace ever after, Vinny.
My father wishes I didn't wear my shoes out so fast playing baseball in the street. He says my shoes cost our family an arm and a leg. Besides, leather's scarce. To make my shoes last longer, he glues rubber soles to the front and nails cleats to the heels. Maybe I should go barefoot like Tom Sawyer, because my feet keep growing. Eddie.
My dad called our car an albatross, so we got rid of it. We were careful with our gasoline rations, but the pumps were empty a lot and the tires wore out. And Uncle Sam needed the rubber. Dad said, never mind. The streetcar almost goes everywhere in Baltimore, including right down North Avenue in front of our house. Your friend, Lucky.
Dear Mr. President, I'm sorry I can't do real work like little orphan Annie says to do. I did make a sacrifice, though. Santa promised me a two-wheeler for Christmas, but I didn't get it. My parents said the factory stopped making them. But what about the North Pole? Still walking to school, Blue Ellen.
Dear Mr. President, when we salute the flag, I stand up straight like my teacher says and enunciate. We know the words by heart, but I don't know what the halls of Montezuma are, or caissons, and why they should be rolling along. But I do understand anchors away. That's our Navy. All of us kids in room 3 are only 7 years old, but we are trying to do our share.
V for victory! Yours respectfully, from Miss King imagination. And for my mind, this was, I think, the best semester that I've ever had. I've never been so proud of my students as I have this semester with these original scripts. They're so prolific, and it was just a pleasure to work with them. And so the buffet will open, but let's give it.
Wait a minute. I was a teacher, I can do that. Okay. I was asked to say a few words on behalf of the class. As the newcomer, I think there are two of us. My brother-in-law decided to come, and I went, ooh, that sounds like fun, I'm coming too. So I walked in, and I looked around, and everyone knew each other. And they were incredible with all of their ideas, and I go, oh my God, what have I gotten myself into? And as the classes went on and on and on, this little spitfire here just brightened my week and all of our week, as well as all of you. And she is amazing. I mean, we have learned so much. She's so patient, and she has guided all of us retirees who with wicked senses of humor, as you can tell, into bringing out into, you know, the audience our enthusiasm for what you've taught us. Thank you.
Oh, that's great. You're so talented. It's my pleasure. Please sign up for our fall semester. We'll be doing it all over again, and it starts the 3rd week of August. One more thing, we also have a great improv class, and a lot of these students are also in the improv class. So we also have a summer section of improv. It's called Self-Awareness Through Improvisation. So if you'd like to join us for the radio class in the fall, or for the improv class over the summer and again in the fall, please go to the front counter. Our enrollment starts today. Thank you all so